Good morning. Welcome to the Jesus Deep Dive. So I don't know if we're going to be doing historical figure or Christ energy. I'm leaning towards Christ energy just because historical figure seems like there's not a whole lot there, and if there were, this is somebody that was like tortured at the end of their life, and do I really want to do that on this fine solstice morning? No, I don't. What is that? That needs to go there. There we go. I'm really excited to see what kind of messages come through. Okay, ready, go. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is coming in hot. So I don't know what I'm accessing right now. It may or may not be the energy as yet, but this is what I'm getting is there are many dominant energies that filter out through this universe. There are many dominant energies, and that this true Christ energy is one of them, and it's not it's a certain energy that you can access, and this is what Jesus was trying to tell everybody, like, you morons. like you guys got it all wrong. It's a frequency of energy that you access is what it is. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with my limited perspective. I think there's more here, but this is what I'm getting. It is it's limited to what it's limited by my own understanding. Damn it, my nose is starting to run. But it's this energy. So there's these different threads of energy. I'm going like stacks, but it's not really stacks. And this is a dominant, gentle. Well, by our terms, we wouldn't term it gentle because it's like an ocean. It's got a force. It's got a power. So, but I think if you're looking at the different large bands. This is so weird. Large bands of energy that are out there, like this is the bunny slope. In that sense, it's a gentle energy. So what Jesus, the historical figure, was trying to tell everybody was like, look, there's this kind of energy, this energy that you can access, and it makes your life better. It improves things. So I'm getting a mix of things here. I'm like, okay, so did you like fully come to earth with like this knowledge? Partially. It was always there, but it's always there for all of us. Ooh, this is good. It's always there for all of us. So anybody can kind of have this awakening, which this guy had, and he was like, oh, hold the phone. I got something to say. Everybody has this knowledge. So people are going to probably hate me for this, but the historical figure wasn't that special because anybody could do it. And he just had the skill to access his energy. So he's like, I have to tell everybody about this because this is the jam. This is the way it goes. This is how it works. Oh man, this is wild. I also get that the so-called miracles, and that's what I'm saying. This is like, this goes against every childhood teaching I've ever had, by the way, as a Catholic. But the miracles, like, either didn't happen or didn't happen the way that it's reported that it happened. But he was able to shift realities in a way. I'm not sure. That's kind of a sentence you could unpack for days. Because I'm not sure, you know, what does that mean exactly? You know what I mean? Like, did water really become wine? Or you know what I mean? Like, but I get this. There was like, he was able to shift realities. He wasn't a trickster, but shifting realities, that's just a loaded phrase for me. So once again, I'm doing the thing where I'm downloading and then analyzing at the same time. So anyway, I get this energy and I feel it. I can feel it, and it's really awesome. But it's just an energy. There's no, it's a frequency. There's no like intelligence here. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it is. It's intelligent in and of itself because it's just like a real high vibe thing, but it's not like, there's no personality here, I guess is what I'm saying. So I kind of go over here to Mr. Historical and I'm like, there's a personality there. And then I go over here to the energy and I'm like, there's no personality here. I think it's intelligent. I think it's an intelligent energy. That's what I feel. And it just gets it right. Like, it's just like, it just gets it right. I don't know how else to put it. Like, the stuff that you hear about, like, you know, if you kind of go with this energy in the Bible, you know what I mean? You hear like, oh yeah, you know, you got to be Jesus and open your heart and this, that, and the other. It's legit. It's like, if you go over here, you can't really be that upset about shit because it's not possible on this frequency. So personality on the guy. Oh man, he was kind of a hottie. I'm not kidding. Oh my God, people are gonna hate me for this. He was a good looking guy. He was a good looking guy, man. Just like, okay, so this is what I get. It's like, I'm going about my life, I'm doing my thing. I'm not sure. Oh, did they have like astrologers back then or something? Because I feel like someone like an astrologer or somebody, some kind of a mystic told him, hey, you got something coming up. I'm sorry, this is very giggly energy. I am having a blast right now. I thought it was gonna be very solemn and you know, like, no, it's very giggly. I'm high as a kite. I'm high as a kite. So, but I do get the sense that at some point, either the parents were told or he was told, hey, you got like a fate, like you're not going to avoid this, like there's something coming up for you. And it was kind of like, oh, whatever. And then one day this guy like wakes up. He just has this like this thing. I don't know how he got there. I have no idea how he got there. It almost feels like it might even be tied to the land. Like I went to a certain place and I kind of, you know, jolted awake. But it was definitely like, I'm seeing the tower. So it's like a Uranus thing. I really wonder what the chart was like. Cause I feel like Uranus played heavily into it. Like, bam, here you go. But anyway, so this guy wakes up, he's on this energy frequency and he's like, I have to tell everyone about this. I have to. And so of course he does. But then it gets all, you know, coming out of the historical figure, it gets obviously really twisted. But, and I feel like the historical figure is fully at rest. So I don't know what these people are channeling when they channel Jesus. Maybe it's one of the impersonators. I'm definitely not getting, because nobody's talking to me. I will tell you that right now. Nobody's talking to me. Nobody's in my ear. Nobody's giving me messages just yet. I'm going to go into this energy over here and see what's going on. But historical figure guy is, I mean, I'm so giggly. This is good shot. Are you guys feeling this? I am like, boop. I'm not drunk. I'm fully sober. I just want you to know that. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've had no alcohol. I'm sorry. Anyway, why are we not here all the time? Like, why do we not live here all the time? No. Okay. Let's get back to reality, sort of. Anyway, I feel like historical figures is, for lack of a better phrase, dead as a doornail. There's nothing there. There's nobody talking. It's like, I was alive thousands of years ago. I'm done. Leave me alone. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like there's been a reincarnation either. But I'll tell you this, if there was, it doesn't feel like it would be a big special thing. It feels like, it would be like, I'm back. You know, like I'm just gonna go about my life. I'm gonna be a simple person. I'm gonna have a simple life. One of those nice, easy lives where, you know, you just have a nice life with, like, you know, a nice family, and, you know, you're comfortable money-wise. Like, it would just be like a vacation life. But I don't know who. I wonder if these people are talking to the imposters. I really do. I'm speculating, but because I don't. There's nothing there. I swear to you, there's nothing there. I mean, this guy just went about his business. He was an ordinary guy. That's legit. That's real. He was super ordinary. And this was way more ordinary than people want to make it out to be. I mean, he just went about his business. May or may not have had children. I don't sense that there's children. I sense a lot of children around, because I see nieces and nephews. He was like the auntie. Like, I see that. And I think he did have women. Just women. I don't get the sense that there was also men. It's just women. And but that it seems like at a certain point it was like, I don't want to mess with that right now. So there is this aspect of celibacy here. But it wasn't like it was like, I'm holy, so I must be celibate. It was kind of like, I got other things on my mind. Like, I can't mess with this stuff right now. Like, I can't be distracted by it. He became very serious about, I would too, because I'm high as a kite. He became very serious about, everybody needs to know this. Like, we wouldn't have these kinds of problems if everybody was floating up here on this frequency. He didn't understand it as a frequency, but he was like, it almost feels like scientific to me. It's almost like, hey, I stumbled upon this thing. Like Einstein, really. Like, I stumbled upon this thing. I don't think he worked for it, if you want to know the truth. I think it was always in the chart. Like, something was always there. It was always going to happen. But it was like, you know, it's one of those where every event, it's a very fated life. Every event leads up to this realization. And he could have taken it as far as he wanted, or he could have said, yeah, it's just going to be for me. But he was like, nope, I'm going for it. Like, everyone needs to know this. Everybody was kind of supposed to get the spark off this guy. This guy was really powerful. He had apparently weird DNA or exceptional DNA or something. There was something in there where it was like he could, and I know you've met people like this where they have this energy and they kind of turn things on in you. Like, he could do that. He could do that just by, like, touching somebody. It was like, boop, you're awake, you're awake, you're awake, you're awake. But it didn't happen to everybody. It didn't happen to everybody. And a lot of people did this thing where instead of becoming awake themselves and finding the energy for themselves, they just sucked it off of him. So they weren't, it's like things did not go according to plan. There were some people that were fully awake. It seems like more women than men. But there were other people that were like, I'm coming to watch the spectacle. I'm coming to feel good. I'm coming to, you know, energy vampire this guy. But he could take it, quite frankly. He's a powerhouse. Once he was already a powerhouse, but once this energy just blew up, it was like, I mean, the guy could have powered cities, I swear to God. And it feels like electromagnetically there's something different there, some kind of, ooh, it just got cold in here, some kind of different anomaly or something that was like, I'm about to go, but questions. Any questions while I'm in this bizarre state? God, I have to drive a car later. You guys have no idea. Oh my goodness. No questions? I'll wait. 62 of you. Somebody's got to have a question. How can we get to that energy? Okay. Okay, so part of it is you have to be ready up here. Okay, stop with the questions. There's too many things happening. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll ask for more in a second. But it's like you have to be ready. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So how do you get ready? It seems like the more you believe in it, you know what I mean? It's kind of that I think can get you on the path. Like, the more I believe this is a thing, the more I can get there. But I would also say just ask for it repeatedly, like a lot. Okay, his parents. All right. You know, honestly, first of all, she was really good looking. She was really good looking. Jesus was a hottie. He got it from his mama. Oh, I should do a Mary thing. Yeah, I should, because it's two different things here again, two different things. But here's what's interesting to me is this Mary energy was created energy, not like this Christ energy, which was apparently like here forever and ever. But the Mary energy is created energy. All right, I'll do a Mary, you guys. I think it's a good idea because this is a mind blower. I had no idea which way this was going to go. And, you know, take it with a grain of salt or believe every word of it. That's your call. Who knows? I'll go back and watch it and see how I feel about it. But I'm feeling it legit. Like, I'm feeling it legitimately. I feel like, wow, this makes sense. This all makes perfect sense to me. I mean, his dad, yeah, she may have been married twice. Mary may have been married twice. But what's really interesting is the parents basically just gave birth to an anomaly. I mean, they weren't, it's not like he inherited these abilities. He had special stuff going on because, like I said, he was really able to put it out there and tap people and hit people. We need to get tortured. No, you don't need to get tortured. But with the parents, she was a good-looking lady, but she was really gentle. And the dad seemed like a real solid, like he was a solid dude. He took care of his family. Like, he was a solid guy. Like, he took care of people. He was the provider, and he took care of everybody. Big time. But it was like they weren't really into it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, hey, everybody, my son's preaching down at the river today. Everybody want to go? They were like, yeah, he's doing his thing. That's what I get. Seriously. Like, yeah, he's doing his thing. Good for him. You know, yeah, there were siblings. I feel like there was hella kids in that house. Hella kids in that house. I think that the historical figure had a questing mind. I think he would study with everybody. Yeah. Smart. I saw I get Einstein. This person was really effing smart. Special thanks to Jacinta Higgins, our main sponsor for this program.